Hi Gemini, and welcome into Taurus season. Before I begin, I want to first apologize for my absence. I was on vacation. Okay, so what I have decided to do since I missed the past couple of days was to start your reading from April 20th to the 26th. Okay, so for those of you who are new to my channel, this is called the Crux Ansata spread. I shuffle the cards 10 times, and that gives me a broad overlook into what you have going on for the week. Okay, the deck that I am using is called the Orisha Tarot deck. This is what it looks like on the front, and this is what it looks like on the back. Okay, so Gemini, as I was shuffling and placing out your cards, I was getting a message here. I was actually getting a song. I will post that song at the end of the video. It's Please Don't Go by, I think, Tank. All right, so let me know what that means to you. So this could be like having let go of a person. It could be like a job, not wanting someone to leave. Okay, so if someone's sick, you're trying to hold on to them. You're not wanting to let go of that person. Maybe like they're, maybe someone passed, and that's why you feel that way. Okay, you don't want to let go of them. You want to try to hold on to the person, or they're holding on very, very, very strongly, like to life. Okay. All right, so in your first position, what you have going on here, you have the Eight of Earth. Okay, so this represents you working very hard. This could be you, working hard to save someone, keep someone around. This could even be a job. This could be a person. All right, this could be I feel like it could even be like an earth sign person that you're working very hard to keep them around. Maybe this person isn't doing very well. Maybe you feel like they're slowly, you feel like this person is slowly dying, like they're slowly passing, but you're trying to like hold on, or they're trying to hold on. You're doing the same thing as well. Okay, you're trying very hard to hold on to this person. They've been sick for a while. Okay, is what it feels like. If not that, I do feel like you are working hard at work, but I feel like you have this person is on your mind 24/7. Like you don't know how to get over, you don't know how to let go of them, is what it feels like. And like the thought of them has been kind of like causing your work ethic to kind of like go down a little bit, because you don't know what to do. Okay, but I feel like you do have a partner who is like supporting you. You do have, I feel like, a fire sign, like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who is by your side, helping you through what would be like a hard time right now. Okay. In your second position, what you have is what you're waiting on. You're waiting on Yansa. Okay, so whereas you did have someone who you were really heavily trying to keep around, I feel like if this person did cross over, there is someone here that they crossed over, and that's why I'm feeling like that's why you're holding on very hard to this person. I feel like their energy, you're waiting for a sign from them. Okay, so if they cross, you're waiting to see what kind of spiritual sign you're going to receive from them. Okay? With this, though, I do feel like someone is doing spells, like learning to do spells and spell magic to possibly even like heal someone's illness, to heal them. So you're trying to, you're working very hard to keep, you're definitely working hard to keep someone around. If not spell magic and things of that nature, I do feel like you're trying to tell them something. You're trying to tell someone something intuitively. So like telepathically even. Okay. But you're worried about judgment from them and from their family, is what it feels like. This could even be like it could be a pregnancy. Okay. With like a Cancerian, like you got a Cancerian pregnant and you're worried about judgment from that person's family, is what it feels like to me. Okay, or you're worried about them kind of like putting you out there for something that they did. Okay, or you're worried about something like them throwing you under the bus for something, them ruining your career, etc. Because I feel like you had some kind of faulty relationship here with a female figure, and you're like waiting for them to like change their mindset, change their ways, etc. In your third position, in your present, you have the Five of Water. So you got some, like I said, you do have some grief, some sadness here with having to let go of someone. Okay, and like it's like you're trying to make a decision whether you want to remove your Facebook page or you want to keep it, because there's some element here that may be too painful for you to really go on with keeping your Facebook page for whatever reason. And it could be because you were friends with someone who passed, and it's too hard for you to even keep your Facebook page. They could even be like doing like they feel backstab, that somebody feels backstabbed by you, and that's why you have some grief going on here. Okay? And I'm even feeling like, if not that, I do feel like you are removing someone from your energy space, removing them from your life totally, so that you can come out of this state. Okay, so whether that's like having to let go of them, like a relationship, they could be, like I said, they could be a Cancer, Scorpio. I feel a Cancerian person you had to let go of. They were a bit too needy, though. They were like calling you a lot, calling you too much. They could have been, for example, they could have been like the side chick and you have like a main chick or something like that, or a main dude or whatever, side dude or whatever. I don't even know if that's the thing. But how I feel is that this person has been in need of your time a lot, and it has been causing you, they've been doing something that has been really, you've been thinking too hard about what they're doing to you. So it could be like cyberbullying. Okay, so there's even times when I feel like, you know what it feels like? Like Janet Jackson's song, I bet you think this song is about you. So I'll post that song too. Whereas like someone could be posting things like statuses and things that you feel are directed towards you, but it's not. Okay, that's just you like really overthinking it. And it's like, it's causing you to like your work ethic, your work environment to be a little bit toxic for some reason. All right, you possibly even have some jealousy going on at work as well. All right. If not that, I feel like you are dealing with a Leo, and maybe like you need the strength to deal with one. Maybe they're causing you a little bit of grief because you can't get over something or somebody. Okay, and it's affecting the relationship, the thinking too much. All right. In your fourth position, you have Ogun. Okay, this represents Cancer. This could be you starting something new with a Cancer. This could be you traveling is what I feel like. You're traveling far away, like you got a business offer and you're thinking about traveling further away from where you are right now. I'm feeling like you're dealing with an uncle figure, or you're dealing with a male figure here. This could be you getting married and you taking it into the next level. Your partner could be a Leo, okay, that has finally made a decision to tie the knot with you, that you've been waiting so long for them to do so. I feel like your relationship in the past with a Leo was a little bit up and down. All right, and you finally managed to make someone stay faithful to you is what it feels like, okay? Because you had some kind of insecurity going on with this person, okay? So it doesn't have to be a Cancer, but it could be like another sign where like you had some kind of insecurity. Maybe they were texting a lot in their phones, talking to other people, and that was what was making you a little bit uncomfortable, okay? With this, though, I do feel like someone is judging. So if you're judging someone else, or someone's judging you for your relationship, for your views, etc., it's because it's not necessarily jealousy. It's just that people wanted more of your time and you weren't giving it to them, and that's why they feel like you're picky, like you're a bit like wishy-washy, you're a bit flighty. You're kind of like there's something there like shishi foo-foo. All right, or maybe someone feels like your relationship, there's a relationship that's like shishi foo-foo. All right, going on here. But in terms of traveling, I do feel like you're enjoying your travels and you're enjoying your partner. You're starting a new life with your partner, but I feel like your partner had to heal first, and you also had to heal from a lot of like past pain is what it feels like, okay? And even so, like your past, it's not that your whole past is painful, I'm saying, but this, like your partner past is not that great. All right, emotionally, they could have been dealing with a lot of emotional abuse. I feel like you also have a bit of a rocky past in terms of moving forward with this person. This is almost like you having to heal with them and being able to move forward, having had to drop some mental issues. All right, because you are an air sign, so that has to do a lot of your mental thinking, mental mind. Okay, in your fifth position, you have fairies and sifts. Okay, this represents someone who's older than you. This could be you having to get advice from a motherly figure about a relationship, whether you should marry the person, whether you should. I feel like you're trying to figure out whether you want to marry someone or not, but your family is in the way of it a little bit, or maybe you feel like your family wouldn't like the person because they're darker. Like if they're light, if you're like, if your all your family is light and you want to be with a darker skinned person, I feel like that's what's causing some issues too. If not that, it could even be like religious views, etc. Outlooks, upbringing, all contributes to you trying to move on with somebody. Okay. With this though, I do feel like you're trying to get advice from your mother as to like what to do, as to like how to differentiate your feelings of grief right now. Can even be a motherly figure that you're grieving because they're sick, like I said. Okay, maybe they're the one that passed over. They passed like a while ago though. Like they're on the other side. Like they had cancer, possibly like ovarian cancer that spread kind of like all over the body in different parts of the stomach, etc. Possibly even like their head, and that's what's causing you like a lot of pain here. But I feel like if you are getting advice from a motherly figure, this person is living. And I feel like they're trying to guide you into like give you like the right direction. Okay, they possibly are even trying to get you to go back to school is what this feels like too. Or you could be trying to get someone to go back to school if you have children. Okay, or you want to change your child's school because maybe like your child got sick and like you're looking into different schools. Okay, maybe like these children aren't really eating the right kind of foods, like these children aren't really clean, this daycare, whatever, they're not making sure that the kids are washing their hands, so maybe I should move my child out of the school. Okay, in your sixth position you have the earth element. So like I said, you are dealing with earth sign energies here. Okay, and with this you're trying to tell the truth. You could be trying to tell the truth to an earth sign individual. I feel like a Capricorn. Okay, because this person, I feel like they are they have a lot of healing to do. You're trying to get them to heal. And if not that, I do feel like you're trying to like offer someone a business deal. So it could be like an earth sign that you're trying to offer them a business deal. Excuse me. If not that, I do feel like you're trying to figure out whether you want to go back to school or not. So maybe you have to take leave from school possibly to take care of a motherly figure. Maybe that motherly figure isn't well, so that's why you needed to spend some time with that person. Okay, if not that, I do feel like your job is, like I said, you are traveling. You're doing some kind of traveling for work. Your job is you're bumping up your job here, and that's why you're going to need to do some moving farther away to get this job done. Okay, or you need to, I feel like there's an element of you needing to travel to someone's home to help them for whatever reason, probably get them back up on their feet. All right, because I feel like someone literally fell or like collapsed, not you, and it's like you're rushing in to help that person. Okay, in your seventh position for your spiritual self, you have the guardian angel. Pretty straightforward. This represents I feel like this is more like this represents you literally do have a guardian angel. You are someone else's. Okay, but this is a person that you care very heavily for. Okay, so this is you being very spiritual. You do have spiritual energy around you. It could, like I said, it could be a motherly figure, whether they're living or they've passed on. I do feel like there is a motherly figure around you that has been trying to guide you, that has been trying to help you. I feel like you even are trying to like pray to Mother Mary, even if you are Catholic. Okay, you're trying to pray. This is who that could actually represent. Okay, it could represent Mother Mary. Okay, you're trying to pray to her possibly for someone else, to get someone else better, etc. Okay, with this though, I'm feeling like I know with Mother Mary, you could be, like I said, you could be someone else's guardian angel. You could even be learning more about Immaculate Conception also. Because I feel like what came to mind, what is that word? What is it called? It starts with a P. Pathogenesis is what I'm thinking of. Where you like, where you can create out of yourself without the help of male sperm, is what it feels like. So maybe you're doing some studying on that. There's something going on there where you're doing some studying. This is your spiritual stuff. You're learning how you can use it. Or I feel like there's some kind of success here in terms of something that you studied and it managed to help someone else out. So I don't feel like this necessarily you going into a lab, like a chemical scientist or anything like that. I feel like you did. This feels more like spiritual to me, like these three cards. All right, so your idea of like Mother Mary being like the Immaculate Conception of Jesus Christ is what it feels like to me. Okay, you did some study on, but you have an accomplishment. Like maybe someone is healing, someone has gotten better. There's some kind of spiritual tie that you did that made someone better, basically. All right, but there was a lot of work had to go into it. Okay. Wow. Interesting. All right, so for your 8th position, you have Zapana Shapana. This represents the sign of Virgo. Okay, so with this, I do feel like you feel like this a little bit, or you want to be this way. You're exhausted. You feel like there's too much going on. You may even feel like someone's bragging too much. This could be someone that's bragging. They're bragging about someone's bragging about a baby, that they're pregnant, and they're bragging about it to other people. And it's like you want them to be more secretive about it. Like they're talking about it and you're trying to like keep it. You don't want them to expose too much of it, because I feel like if they do, it's going to cause like a lot of issues very quickly. Stuff is going to arise very quickly for that person and for you. People are going to start noticing that. All right. And once they start noticing it, that's when you're going to be, oh shit, I got to get out of here. This could even be like at work where you try to keep something hidden from someone else and they found out somehow. It could even be through Facebook or like online. Something's there where someone was kind of like doing some research on you, or you're doing some research on someone else. But it's almost like they tried to be sneaky, but you found out about it anyway. Something that they were doing to you. But it made you feel this way. And like I said, it caused you some kind of sadness. Okay, so like they feel, like I said, someone feels betrayed by you. In your 9th position, you have the 9 of Air. The 9 of Air, this is almost like, anytime they look like wands. They look like clubs to me. They look like rods, okay? But if this is going to be the 9 of Air, I do feel like you're definitely dealing with judgment, but this is what's changing for you. So I feel like this is you getting past judgment, basically, on a decision, something that you decided to do. All right? And with this, though, I do feel like there's like this energy here of wanting to be secluded a little bit, because you can't deal. There's this element of not being able to deal with the judgment. There's like some kind of trick that you're doing. Either you're marrying someone that people don't agree with you marrying. There's some kind of project that you're doing that people don't agree with. They don't understand why you want to do that. But it's for you to keep someone around, basically. You had to do something to keep somebody around. Okay? But the person that you're doing that for, they're very happy that you're working very hard to save their relationship, to get them to stay in a job, etc. Okay? So they're grateful for you, basically. So don't think that they're not. They love you very much. They care for you very much. Somebody just felt really hurt by you, something that you decided to do. All right? Or you feel hurt by something that someone else did. Could even be like putting a child up for adoption. Could be like an abortion. There's something there with that they did that's causing you some kind of pain. In your resolution, you have Yamanya. Okay, this represents a motherly figure, like the Empress. Okay, so anytime I look at this card, I always see, okay, there is a pregnancy here, because when I look at the shell, that looks like a breech baby to me. Okay, anytime I look at the shell, because I look at the shell as like being like the head of the child. Okay, and with this, I feel like someone is trying to turn the child around. This could even be you trying to turn around someone's way of thinking. And they could be like a motherly figure, an empress. Okay, they are a mother to many children, and what that means is that they work with children. Okay, so this could be someone that you know that works with kids. You work with kids as well. Okay, you're training. You could even be training someone here, teaching them something new. All right, so you're even like a new idea. You're definitely teaching someone a new idea on a spiritual level also. Okay, so maybe you came out of a time of feeling kind of blocked, but now your blockage and someone else's blockage is clearing up because now they're finding out something very beautiful that their body apparently was capable of doing. This could even be like sexual. I don't normally talk about sexual things, but like this could even be like a sexual situation where maybe someone thought that they were really sick. They thought they had an STD. If not that, they thought they had cancer, but it managed to clear up. This could even, like I said, like an STD, someone managed to clear up one. All right. And with this, I feel like there's like holistic remedies going on here. This could possibly even be someone drinking more water. There's a lot of dehydration going on. So that's why you need to drink more water. Okay? But with this, I do feel like this seems to me like having time out for yourself because you're letting some kind of grief, some kind of sadness kind of like overrun your body, mind, and soul. But don't let that do that. Okay? Find ways to possibly, yeah, you can help other people, but don't exhaust yourself. Especially don't overexhaust your body. Okay, because I look at this card and I feel very heavily male and female. Because if you look at it, this person is like blindfolded and it's like a female body. So if like this could almost be like someone that is coming out. This can even be like someone coming out as gay, like they're into men, they're into women, etc. Having had hid yourself for so long from so many people, and that's probably why you're facing some kind of judgment here. Like you're coming out and people are like, oh shit, you know. All right then, Gemini. Whew. That concludes your reading. If you have any pressing questions or concerns, please email me and also send me an instant message on Facebook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Take care, Gemini. Bye.